Let me just try and explain what having Ofsted feels like for a lot of teachers and school leaders right now. I genuinely believe it's like being in an abusive relationship with a complete and utter narcissist. Nothing is ever their fault. They can never ever be in the wrong. It's always you. They are constantly gaslighting you, making you feel like nothing you ever do is good enough. The hoops you've got to jump through, they never help you. They just point out what's wrong. You're left to constantly feel anxious, feel like you're failing, second guessing everything. Oh, but when they do come and visit you, they'll ask how your well-being is. And we're supposed to go, oh my God, they really care. They are great. And then everyone outside of the relationship, outside of education, thinks the sun shines out their arse, when the reality is, Ofsted are the main reason we are hemorrhaging teachers. Then you read articles like this about the new inspection framework and the impact and workload on head teachers, school leaders and Senkos. And if we're being honest, are we surprised by it? And I've lost count the number of messages I get every week from teachers, school leaders about this new framework and the negative impact. If I had a penny for every message I get, I reckon I could get a class set of glue sticks at least. And they all say the same thing. It's so much worse. It's so much more intense. It's draining. It's more high stakes. And here's the hypocrisy of it all. We were told this new system would give richer, more meaningful feedback, yet over 12 different school reports had the same generic copy and paste wording in their reports. I mean, this isn't teething problems. This is exactly what so many of us said would happen, because Ofsted were never going to truly learn the lessons from the Ruth Perry tragedy. Deep down, the system, Ofsted, do not believe they've ever done anything wrong. You don't radically change when you think you're not the problem. I mean, the irony that Ofsted said, well, what we're going to do is we're going to train our inspectors to have more understanding. Basically, we're going to train our inspectors to have a little bit of empathy, to understand we're dealing with humans, whilst at the same time creating a new inspection framework where their own independent wellbeing review said it's going to increase stress, pressure and workload. Like I said, we are hemorrhaging teachers. Workload is still the number one reason people leave the profession, and that workload is absolutely underpinned by this lot. The inconsistency, the fear, the high stakes, the knowledge that one visit can just put your livelihood on the line. And then if you feel you're being hard done to, that an inspector comes in with an agenda, do you know who you complain to? Yep, you still complain to Ofsted about Ofsted. That's not accountability, is it? And before anyone says, oh, so you're saying schools should be held accountable? No, I'm not. Schools absolutely should be held accountable, but not like this. Not through this system that was found guilty in a coroner's inquest to have caused the death of a colleague, which wasn't the first and isn't the last. And they're doing nothing to change it and continuing to have such a detrimental impact on a profession that I love. You know it's the case when most inspectors are too embarrassed to actually say they're inspectors. And I'm not saying all inspectors are bad people, because I've met plenty of them and they're fine. You know, it's... And I get why leaders end up working for Ofsted, because it gives them a bit of inside knowledge. It helps them. I would love a Freedom of Information Act, though, where I can see the correlation between school leaders who are also Ofsted inspectors and the outcomes of their inspections, because I think you'll find there's a bit of a pattern. I get why people do it, but I just genuinely don't understand how anyone who's worked in a school and seen the impact Ofsted can have can still bring themselves to work for an organisation that is just driving so many brilliant teachers and leaders out of the profession, because that impacts the children most. And it's not, like I say, it's not about being anti-accountability. It's about a system that just keeps hurting people and being told it's hurting people and doing nothing to change apart from visiting and going, how's your well-being? I'm sick of it. We've got to do something, because it can't carry on. They can't keep getting away with this.